Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited coming your way this time again, like always. Today, I am here with loaded information that will help you achieve more in your daily life. And I want you to give me 100% of your undivided attention. All right? so, um, and again, I have a note here with me to guide me on what I am going to be, you know, showing you. I'm showing you, I'm opening your eyes to some things that you may have known but have not been paying attention to previously, so that I can bring your attention to recognize them and find a way to start doing them better than you've been doing them before. You need to improve on your craft, you need to improve on everything around your life. The economy, the dynamics of the economy is changing by the day, and then if you are not changing along with the rapid change in the economy, in the trend of things, then you will discover that you will grow obsolete and you will be backward. You will be left behind in so many ways. And that is why it is very important that I show you some of what I know on how to improve on the things you've been doing and improve your life in general. So, some of you may have known all of these things. I am not standing in the capacity of somebody who knows better than you, but sometimes, you know, you don't need to know the volume of the book. You only need to know a page ahead of the other person to be able to aid them and guide them in the right direction. And that is what I'm doing right now. So I may not know the volume of the book, but I may know a page ahead of you. And that is why you just need to give me a little of your attention so you can add this one page to the bank of your knowledge, most especially in this direction that I'm going today, how to achieve more with the little resources and limited resources or whatever that you have available to you daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. All right. So if you want to achieve more, these are the few things that you need to start doing right now. They are simple. They are not complex ideas. They are like a universal and general and common ideas. But how do you refine them to become, you know, a strategy that would deliver results to you daily, weekly, and monthly? That is what we are about to discuss right now. So, the number one thing that you need to do is to first of all look backward. What are the things I've been doing over the weeks, over the months, over the years? Have I been doing them right? You need to take stock of all the event of your life from your previous years and months and weeks. What are the things I've been doing? What are the activities I've been engaging in? Have they been productive so far? Have they been delivering results to me? So, um, in my note here, I said, what did I, you, you personalize this. What did I do well in the previous months or weeks? And what was the outcome of my effort? So these things that I did, the ones that I did, whether right or not right, let me put it that simple. What were the result that each of the activities I engaged in the previous weeks, in the previous month, in the previous years delivered to me? What have these things delivered to me? My engagement with all of those activities of my past. What results did I get from them? You are to line them one after the other. For those who drink, who smoke, who party, who womanize, you need to take stock of your life. Like, I have been doing this over the years. Has my life improved? I've been smoking, I've been indulging in drinking, I've been, you know, wasting, been hanging out with friends. Let me put it that way. I've been hanging out with a lot of friends a lot of times. We drink out, we eat out, we talk about a lot of things. What are these things that we've been talking about? Have they been relevant? Have they been adding to my life? Have they improved my life in any way at all? So you begin to filter those things that have not been productive so far, that have not given you any result. That is how to change your life. That's how to achieve more. You need to take stock of those things. How have I been using my time? How have I been using my money? The money I've been using to take friends to parties, take, you know, girls to clubs and all of that. Take stock. What if I put that money into this investment or that investment? What if I put that money into real estate? I put that money into crypto. I put that money into stock. What if I, in fact, start up a little business, no matter how small? Rome was not built in a day. What if I start up a little business from that time till now? What would hit? What would that business? What would it have? I mean, brought to me? What would hit? What will it has? I mean, given to me financial wise. These are the things that you need to, take stock of. Okay, the money that I used to buy that expensive shoes and clothes and, you know, take those expensive trips and all. What if I have diverted this money into some form of investment? Will I be where I am today? Will I have any reason to worry about money anymore? These are the questions, critical questions. Sit yourself down and ask yourself critical questions and come up with answer by your own self. You can't deceive yourself. Anybody else can deceive you, but you cannot deceive yourself. All right. When you take stock of all of these things, then you know where you are deficient at. Number one, you take stock of your financial life. You take stock of your spiritual life. Have I been praying well? Have I been doing the things that I'm supposed to do? Because the spiritual controls the physical, whether you like it or not. It's not a topic to ignore. It's not a cliche. It is the order of living. So you can't do without it. So you need to ask yourself that question. How has my spiritual life been? Have I regarded certain things the way I'm supposed to? Have I considered certain things the way I'm supposed to? If you are a Christian, have I been studying the word to know the truth for myself, not just what I heard people say or I hear people say? Have I studied the word for myself to know the truth about God and what my purpose is in this world that God has created? Those are questions, very critical questions. So, your familial or matrimonial, life, take stock. How have I been relating with my husband, my wife, my children, my family in general? How have I been relating with them? How have I been living with them? Have I been living with them like an enemy? Have I been living with them like a friend? Have I been living with them like partners? You know, have I been living with them like a positive force that can help me move forward? Those are things. What exactly have I benefited in my relationship with family members and all of that? And you can do without them. You can only, find a better strategies to work with them. Be grateful to God for everything around your life. Like, be grateful for your ability to even pray to God, ability to reach to God in prayers. There are certain people who are wishing their mouth can just tell God, thank you. They just want to say, thank you. They want their mouth to open so they can just say, thank you to God. But you have it. Your mouth is not muted. You can pray to God. And the reason that you can pray is also the reason that you are alive. The reason that you can pray is the reason you are alive. And the fact that you can pray is an assurance that you have faith that God can actually do what you desire Him to do for you. And that is why you are praying. So the ability to pray, to have faith in God, to have the courage to pray is what being grateful for. Okay? What about God's intervention in your life? When you sleep, you are unconscious of yourself, your environment. The point when you were asleep, if anybody had come to harm you, no matter how powerful you are, no matter how, intelligent, how, tactical you are, you will not be able to defend yourself in your unconscious state. But God preserved you. God saved you. God saved you. You did not die. Nobody killed you. I was seeing a particular video one time that a husband and a wife were in the house, and then the husband got a news that the ex that his ex-girlfriend died, and he began to cry and cried to his wife or his new girlfriend or wife that the wife came out of the kitchen and saw him crying and was like, so the woman asked why the husband or the boyfriend was crying, and he explained that the ex just passed on, and then that he wished he had the opportunity to bid her farewell for the last time. And the current woman that was with him beckoned on him to come. And he came in that, vulnerability to cry on her shoulder. And then he was sitting. Then the woman just held him close to herself. The moment the man laid his head on the woman's lap, the woman twisted the guy's neck and the guy died. Said, go and meet him in hell. You can imagine, it wasn't as if that woman was strong enough to overcome that man, but because he was in a state of vulnerability, he was vulnerable at that point. He was at the state of his vulnerability, and the woman took advantage of him and killed him. You see that in his own house. It wasn't as if he fought with anybody outside and then he got killed or something or the other. He did committed one crime or the other. No, right in his house, in the state, at the state of his vulnerability, he was killed. All right. So these are things we need to give thanks to God for. We need to be grateful for that the devil did not enter into your wife or your husband or your children or your friends or your brothers and sisters or your mother or father in the family setting to poison you to death at the time, at the critical moment of your life. That is, or that was God. So you need to be grateful. And the more grateful you are, the more God does more, of his miracles in your life. The more grateful you are, the more the miracles that comes to your life. The more grateful, the more the miracles. The more grateful, the more the protection, the more the provision. There is nothing that you can equate with thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a powerful weapon against the vices of your enemies, against your weaknesses. Thanksgiving is touching the heart of God. All right. So there is nothing that you can equate with the character, the attitude of thanksgiving, of gratefulness. Now, new opportunities. What about new opportunities? What about new opportunities? You came by some new opportunities in the past. Yesterday, a day before yesterday, last week, last month, some new opportunities that you were not even qualified for came your way. Even the ones that you were qualified for. Can you work a miracle? Can you bring opportunity to yourself? God actually orchestrated them, and he's worthy of thanks for doing that. New friends, new relationship, new people you met You have to be thankful for all of these wonderful people that God brought your way. All right? Not some greedy, evil, you know, evil inspired human beings, negative, you know, people. God brought wonderful people your way. That alone is worthy of being grateful for. What about new discoveries? What about new you, etc.? What about God's favor? What about good health and provision? All these things are the things you need to give thanks for. You give God gratefulness. You give God hallelujah. You give God praise for all of this. Be grateful. Wake up and just say, I'm thankful for this new day. I'm privileged to make it to this new day. What about those who went to bed the same way I went to bed and today they are no more, but I'm here? I am grateful. It is as simple as that. Don't look at the things you don't have. Don't look at the things you've struggled to have that has not come, that have not come. Look at the things that already have been accomplished in your life. Somebody, your state is a miracle for him or her. Somebody is wishing he can get to where you are right now. Somebody wants to be where you are. So give thanks for where you are right now, the position you've got into right now. Tell God that you are grateful for it. Then, number three, set goals for the coming week, the coming month, and the coming year. Set your goal. What are my plans and goals in the next month? Now we are in the month of November. If you have not done that in the month of October, it is time to do that right now. It's not too late. Set your plans. What am I looking to achieve in this month of November? Set your goals. Put your plans together one by one. Okay, every day I'm going to be doing this to achieve my goal. I want to be doing that. Set them. You know, if you don't set the plans in place, you will be running a cycle. You will be running a rat race and without accomplishing anything worthwhile. That is why it is very important that you set a plan, you set a goal, and you begin to pursue them with consistency, with persistence, with courage, with vigor. Everything you have inside of you, begin to chase them. Like I told us before, the best way to start is to start. The best place to start is where you are, right where you are. And the best things to start with is what you have right now. You might look at it that you don't have anything. Start with the phone you have. Start with the environment you are. Start with anything available to you. Look critically around you and you will see what to start. Start with the time you have. If you don't have money, time is a resource. Start with the time you have available to you. Do something every day to move you closer to your next level, to your goal. That is what you need to do. So I'm not going to go beyond these three things I've just mentioned because this video has, extended the extent I wanted to get to. It has gone beyond the amount of time I wanted to get to. So that it won't get, I won't overflog matters over this. It won't get too long. I'm going to put a pause to it right here, right now. But those are the things that you need to do every day to move yourself to your next level. This last part is critical. What do I need to do? What are my plans and goals in the coming day, the coming week, the coming month, the coming year? What are my plans? Is this the way I want to continue to live my life? Am I happy with the struggle I'm going through? Am I happy with the life I'm living now? Am I happy with the level I've found myself? Ask yourself all of these critical questions and begin to find a way to change your situation by yourself. It does not require anything more than obedience. Get instructors, so mentors, courses, and begin to follow every instruction in those courses. Study them vigorously, and you will find yourself where you never expected you will get to. So this one does not have anything to do with degree. It doesn't have anything to do with I went to school, I did not go to school. No, it has nothing to do with that. All it has to do with is your willingness to change your life and take the necessary action, the corresponding action to your desire, and you will find yourself up there where you are supposed to be at. And no power will be able to stop you except you are not determined enough. If you're determined enough, you must get to that place where you are looking to get to. Forget about the debts you are owing. Forget about the circumstances around you. Just keep on putting in the work. Putting in the work. Showing up every day. I want this thing and I must get it. And you will find yourself where you will have every of your desire available to you, fully manifested. May God bless you. Like I said, check the description of this video to find all of the valuable links there, and then choose which one you want to pursue. If it is forex, if it is crypto, if it is real estate, whatsoever it is, just check and then jump on them immediately. No time to waste. 10 years ago you said that you said today you will be somewhere. Are you there now? You are not. So don't eat your tomorrow's food today. If you eat your tomorrow's food today, you will be hungry tomorrow. If you wear your tomorrow's clothes today, you will be naked tomorrow. Okay? If you live the life you're supposed to live tomorrow today, you will have no life to live tomorrow. These are the critical things you need to take into consideration before you take that your next action. I'm provoking your spirit to do the things you are supposed to do every day to change your life. That's what I'm doing too. That is what I'm doing as I am talking to you. I'm talking to myself as well. And that is why I'm sharing this with you, so that we can arrive there together even faster. May God bless you once again.